Greetings, my fellow psychopaths against the German Crusades. Or at least I will be, if these fucking Nazi pricks, or future Nazi pricks, would let me have 2 seconds to intro the video before I get fucking headshot. Fucking bastards. Gun them down, lads. But anyway, so I was playing with one of my lads on the Discord in this game the other day. And I was mentioning how I don't actually use scopes on my rifles because I find scope rifles far too bulky, cumbersome and irritating to be effective. So I thought I would do that, but I realized I hate scope rifles, so we're not doing that. Instead, we're messing around with the P14 rifle, which incidentally is the latest rifle I bought last week. I bought myself a 1916 First World War issue P14 rifle. And we are manufactured by Remington, just in case anyone was wondering. And we are going to use it here now. I must admit, I prefer the Enfield because the Enfield is a battle rifle. But this isn't bad either. A lot of people give the shit to this rifle because of the sights. And I think my dad, when he was firing my P14, he said he wasn't a big fan of these sights. But in this scenario, it's not bad at all. They're accurate sights. They're not like Enfield sights I would consider battlefield sights, you know, warfare sights. Whereas this thing's actually more of a marksman sight. Which is why I'm able to get more accurate shots off of these guys. It's interesting though, because I would view the Browning auto rifle with similar sights to this. But the introduction of it being automatic and the recoil on it makes the sights on the BAR fucking unusable. Whereas in this scenario, just with the simple fact of the fact that it's a marksman rifle, it's not got that heavy recoil, and it's not automatic, make the sights on this rifle a lot more pleasant to use than these similar sights on the Browning Auto. And look at that. 2 people popped their heads out of the trench, and I was able to just gun them down. Bang, bang. Just by getting them within the... Fuck! Joseph Volcanu. Joseph Volcanu. Joseph... Oh, he is a German. Okay. My brain was about to go, was I just team killed by one of my allies? Right. Gas mask on. Though one interesting thing, as I said, I've bought myself a P14 rifle. I was having a look at bayonets for this thing, right? It has a completely separate standard of bayonet compared to an Enfield or anything else. It's just... It's so stupid, because if I wanted a bayonet for it, I would have to go searching for the specialty bayonet that was issued to the P14. It's just like one of those things of, you can give standard armyization shit, you know, for making everyone use the same caliber or the same equipment, but it does make life a lot easier. Damn. This thing is actually not bad at all. Ooh. Fucking pump shotgun, not bad either. Ah. I could have had that, but I fucked up that shot. Also, the trench gun. That's another shotgun I quite like. I like that the Germans considered the use of shotguns to be a war crime. Even though they were using poison gas, flamethrowers, all of that type of shit. I mean, hypocrisy has always been something that Germans have been astutely good at. But it's always interesting how bad German hypocrisy gets. Thank you, microphone stand, for breaking. Awesome. This is going off to a great start, isn't it? I would be irritated, but the fucking satisfying bang of this rifle is actually making up for it. Some facts about this rifle, I suppose, are in order. So the P14 was an interesting idea. So the British were wanting to test out the Morse bolt style action, which is what, you know, the Germans and everyone else in the world were using. Because they were getting a bit of shit from people for using the Enfield style bolt action. But I prefer the Enfield personally, but anyway, besides the point. So they wanted to test this rifle. So they contracted it out to the Americans. A few different companies that made them, Remington, Winchester, a few others. The design for this rifle in 246. So, interesting cartridge. Makes me think of how they tried using 280 later on for the EM2. But anyway, so they contracted the design out, but then the First World War showed up. So they quickly had the order changed to have the design be with 303 British, and basically contracted the design and went with it. Now it was interesting. They found it was not as good as the 303 Enfield as terms of being a battle rifle. They found there were a few little things with it that weren't, you know, the smaller magazine size, the bolt wasn't as fast as firing in the heat of combat, things like that. However, one thing this rifle did incredibly well was as a marksman rifle. So they used 303 SMLEs at the start for the standard marksman rifle, but then they weren't actually quite up to snuff. There was no real good mounting points for a scope. It just wasn't as really, you know, up to par. But the P14 rifle was accurate, reliable, had a Morse style bolt which was better for, you know, that sort of accurate shooting over an Enfield bolt. So it ended up becoming the de facto marksman rifle. Oh, the de facto. Damn it! If he hadn't had a bayonet, I would have been able to gotten that. Bollocks, having to fall back. But yes, so it was more accurate, better for mounting a scope. So that's why they used the P14 as the marksman rifle. So I managed to pick one up for quite cheap, so it's a good find. As I said, I very much enjoy collecting First World War rifles. I have picked a very expensive hobby, but then, I mean, I tend to actually have expensive hobbies. I collected Warhammer, and now I'm on to antique rifles. You know, I'd rather have this as a hobby than collecting shoes or something. Fuck. Bobby McFerrin. I was gonna say that's not a fucking German name. It's a player name. Oh dear. Alright. Let's get the P14 out and let's get ready for action. Alright. Damn, that was nice. Alright, into the trench. Nice, got that German. I'm pretty sure there's a player there. Fucker! That was actually pretty good, though. If I had a grenade, that would be easier. Alright. Although, we know where to look for now. Alright, move up to the center and see if we can cover that. Nice, BAR. Ooh, shit. Sorry, mate. A BAR in this scenario would actually not be a bad idea. Alright. Take my magical P14. Fuck, the Frenchmen are getting hammered quite hard. How are we doing, lads? Got him. Alright, come on, lads. Keep holding out the line. Good shit, good shit. Alright, moving up. Did I get him? I think I got him. Alright. Also, interesting to note about this rifle, if you can see there on the left there, that little knob, it's a volley sight. The idea was for volley firing. Basically, roughly aim at an enemy a mile away or something like that, and just, you know, fire and hope you get them. It was more of a very old school design of philosophy of rifle firing. Ah, fuck. How am I not dead? Honestly, that is a miracle. I was caught in barbed wire. There were 2 Germans ahead of me. And I happen to know there's like 3 players running around. Oh. Also, that artillery round should have killed those guys over there. Oh, I guess team damage is off. Otherwise, how many people would I have accidentally killed? Alright. Looks like we're floundering on the flank there, but we're holding in the left and the competitive, at least, in the center. Right. G'day, lads. How's the war? Keep the fight up, lads. Push it into them. I heard the distinct sound of a flamethrower. That clink before it goes off has me worried. Artillery! Ooh. Alright. Dead German. Oh, you're Belgians. Jeez. Alright. Good. Alright. Keep pushing them up. Nicely done. I am holding the line. I'm just keeping an eye out on the line. Making sure everything's going hunky-dory. I am standing my ground. Jeez, your words of encouragement. I appreciate them, but I am encouraged. Where's the line coming from? Joseph Bourdieu seems to have a knack for calling in artillery barrages that get me killed. How's the line doing? Not too bad, actually. You've got a solid position on the flanks, and then there's a little bit of a gap here, but I think one of our humans associates is holding that line, which is nice. Alright, g'day lads. Another day of the war, eh? Don't you just love the rats and the tin peaches? G'day, Scotsman. Cover me. Oh, fuck. 3 Germans and a bolt rifle and no bloody... Well, it's the artillery that got me. I must admit, I am mixed on that aspect. The friendly artillery, like, not causing damage to you. Because it can incentivize you just calling artillery on your own fucking head. Well, it doesn't damage the person who called it. It doesn't damage the teammates, but it damages the person who called it in. Fuck! That was a good run, though. Got 3 Germans, and the 4th one bloody nailed me. It's so interesting though, because in scenarios like that, I just look at it and go, a submachine gun right there in that little corner, or a BAR would just devastate that position. It's just interesting how, you know, if you had the more modern weaponry, you would actually cause a lot more devastation than you actually do. But it's interesting having to fight without it. Like, if everyone here had an assault rifle, it'd be fucking boring. Oh. I imagine that was a shoulder wound. I've got 2 rounds left in my rifle. Stabbed him in the back. Alright. Please cover me, people. Fuck it, 3 rounds will do. How are we handling, lads? Adolf Ringbeck. Alright, that's a future Nazi party candidate right there. Now I know what you're thinking. Why not switch to another rifle or a class? Get yourself a Lewis gun or something if you're talking about how good rapid firepower would be. That's not the point. The point is, I own a P14 rifle. We're going to mess around with a P14 rifle. So I am using this P14 rifle. Whew, that second German actually scared the shit out of me. I thought he was dead. I was noticing the guy behind him. I didn't notice the guy right in front of me. Crazy. Alright. G'day, American. Oh, yeah, you got a 1911. Not bad. You're an American, too. Okay. French gun, Anzac. Another Anzac. Fucking artillery. That seems to be the main bane of my existence currently. How? I call some bullshit on that. Oh. Nah, it seemed like I hit him. Oh well. Alright, we've got a grounding in the center, but we've not got hold of the flanks. It's not an ideal scenario because, you, of course, being in the center, you can get flanked on either side. Fucking Nazi! Adolf Goebel. Like, holy shit, could you not come up with a fucking more Nazi name than that? How many of these bastards are future National Socialists in waiting? It is our duty, as Entente members, to gun down as many of these future Nazi scum, so we don't have to fight them in 20 years. Everyone we kill now is one we won't have to kill later. Double bayonet kill. Not bad. Good. Alright. In the dugout. Alright. Oh, I nearly stabbed you lads. You need to keep careful. Holy shit. I just feel like all I'm doing is outrunning the artillery that keeps falling down on our heads. Alright, good stuff, good stuff. Holy crap, there's like... Alright, this corner's a little dangerous. Oh, you Americans. You Americans keep saving my bloody life. Maybe I'm too harsh on you. Just because you arrived late doesn't mean you didn't give it your all. Alright. Seem to be holding a decent position of the front now. I'm just running back and forward between these two positions, just trying to keep them covered. Oh, that was some quick shooting. As I said, this thing is good for accurate fire. Saved your life, American. We consider that score equal. I hope I saved that American's life. Shit. Yeah, I knew that was the player when he started ducking. See, I'm less hating towards that guy when he kills me, because most of his time I know I fucked up, or it's a decent enough duel. Like that fight over that rock over there. Both of us were making mistakes, but I made the, the wrong mistake. The bigger mistake. And I accept that. But overall, P14 rifle is damn good. Hang on. 94. I thought I was... No, I'm level 99 in Tannenberg. But in Verdun, I'm only... I thought I was level 99. Whatever.